I lost my love, and that's the last I've seen of my heart. Well, I got here. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I took off. But I got here with cold feet. I'm in Lemoore, California. Lemoore, California, over they have a Lemoore Naval Air Station out here, about 5 miles down the road. And there you can see all kinds of people. But I got here, and well, you know, by the time I got here, there was that dude sitting right there, right? And so I got here with real cold feet. You can see my feet sitting up there right by the heater. And when you turn the heater on, when you ain't connected to the high velocity fast charger, when you're charging on one of these little guys right there, and you turn on the heater, it takes up all of that juice and only leaves you with a little bit. Basically like a level 1 charger. That's what it's left charging. I think I would attempt to go over there and get on that fast charger. But last time I was here, it didn't work. He's using a different connector. I'm using Chatamo. And so I don't want to unplug just to go over there and try it to see if it's working now. But when I first got here, the other side did not work. You see how I'm hooked up to the left side because I'm hooked up to the right side because the left side, it didn't want to initiate. It didn't want to engage. But yeah, I got here, and that dude right there he was on the fast charger, so I didn't get to check the fast charger first. So I'm going to let it, do its thing, but I really do need to go back over there and check that fast charger and see if it will engage. Because if I tried it right now, somebody else can come over here and take this one, and then that'll screw everything up. So I'm just gonna let it get juiced up. I'm running pretty good. You can see here I'm charging up at 5 kW. Hello, people came into the chat. Where am I from? It's right down the road, bro. But I'm in Lemoore, California right now. I'm in Lemoore, California, getting juiced up, getting ready to go over to FRESNO, California. You know where that's at, right? The one and only famous FRESNO, California. That's where I'm on my way to go. Now, I should go and take care of some business, but right now I can't even take a piss. There's no place to take a piss, right? And so I'm going to have to try and figure out somewhere to do that. But yeah, so you can see that it's charging at 5,000 watts, which is a little bit skimpy, right? It should be 6,000. And you can see what happens if I turn on the heater. Watch. See the kilowatts going to the battery. If I turn on the heater, because it's cold, it's very foggy. I probably shouldn't have actually even traveled up here. That's it. Yeah, see, it's going down. 4,000 watts. Oh, I guess the wire is already still hot. See the heater come up there? So that's not really too bad. Earlier it dropped down to 2 kilowatts. I guess when you first turn the heater on, oh, there it goes. It's dropping down. See? It'll drop down and drop down and down to 2 kilowatts. Or 1.5. That's basically like level 1 charging. So, yeah, so it's charging at 5 kilowatts, and I've got 8.7 kilowatts. Software engineer. Wow. Yeah, I told you that. I told the people, I said I never liked digital circuits, but actually I took a class in high school. It was basic. This is when the Apple IIe just barely came out on the market, and they had a whole bunch of them in the school, and I was learning basic beginners all-purpose symbolic instructional code, and it was that I did like. But what I didn't like was the ones and zeros, on the electronics. I didn't like that. And so I only did the audio video electronics. But as far as the software programming and stuff like that, I thought that was really super cool. But something had gone on in the class, and they kind of discouraged the students because they put this other student like up on a pedestal like he was a freaking computer whiz, and he wasn't. They were just bullshitting, right? But they shouldn't be doing that crap to the students. And well, yeah, so I could have probably learned that, but I guess it wasn't in the cards. But anyhow, yeah, so you can see I've got 8.9 kilowatt hours, and I got 58% in the battery. So we still got 60, 70, 80. So 60, 70, 80. So I need another 20% in there. And let me see what I left with. I left with 89%. So I'm going to leave out of here with 89%. But if I was on that fast charger and it worked, it would do it like in 15 minutes. But like this, it'll probably take 35 minutes, something like that. So and you can see the mileage is at 26 miles on here, but here it shows 41 miles. And it says it's 3 hours for 100% charge on this 6 kilowatt. And so it's doing pretty good because, I came over the mountain. I climbed the mountain and came down on the other side. And the distance here was 30 miles. You see, I'm using my GPS. This is a trucker GPS, so it's really cool if you learn how to use it. It shows you your distance, shows you your time traveled. It took me 42 minutes to get here. Travel time took me 42 minutes, and so it was spot on. It was 30 miles over there, and I arrived here. It was 31.5 miles. So it was a 0.5 mile difference. And so I arrived here with, I took off with 89% battery life, and I arrived here with 52.8% battery life remaining. So it was 31 miles, and so it had said that I had 48 miles. So 48 minus 31. 48.5 miles, 64. Okay. 48 miles minus 31 is 17. So I was supposed to have 17 miles left, but I actually had 22 miles left. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 5 miles. I had an extra 5 miles. And so now my next stop in Fresno is actually shorter, and I don't have to climb any mountains. So I'm going to leave here with the same 89% charge. I'm going to charge it up to 89%. and 64-mile range, and go up to Fresno, because I haven't seen the Chargers over at Fresno. So I will start the live stream once I get to Fresno and get juiced up, and then I don't know if I'm going to go over and take care of some business, or if I'm going to go and show you some of these Chargers. Okay, so stay tuned. I should be back up and running when this thing gets up to, let me see, 14, at least 14.7 kilowatts right here. I'm at 9.6. So as soon as it gets up to 14.7, I'll be down the road again. Okay, somebody left a message, and let me see, because I might have to boot somebody here. Hold on. Somebody left a, oh, somebody retracted their message. So, okay, so stay tuned. Today is Tuesday. There's Thule fog. The fog is really bad, but it's about to burn off. It's supposed to burn off like about 11 a.m. And tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. So stay tuned. I'm going to go up here and bring you some information. Signing out from the charge port here in Lemoore, California. The police department is just right down the street here on Cinnamon Drive. And so they have a fast charger, but I don't know if my vehicle will charge on it. I'll probably have to check it next time I'm here. So signing out from Lemoore, California. You can see that it's very foggy out here right now. So hopefully the fog will dissipate. Next stop, Fresno, California. Stay tuned.